Hi guys, welcome back. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome to I Am Destiny Calling Tarot and welcome Cancer to your weekly reading. This reading is going to cover the time frame of March 1st through March 7th. Before we get started, I'd like to make an announcement. I have decided I'm going to give away 2 free personal readings. I found giving away one, there was just too many people to choose from, and I did also want to make it fair because some signs had 5 days to enter the contest and some only had 2. So to kind of even things out, I'm going to give away 2 personal readings. Whew, that's a mouthful. Okay. So the first group will be Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Cancer, Virgo, and Aries. So I will select from that category, and that will be today. And then a few days down the line, I will select my second reading for the category of Leo, Sag, Taurus, Pisces, Scorpio, and Capricorn. So for today, announcing the winner for Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Cancer, Virgo, and Aries. The winner for the free personal reading is Lana Brown. Lana, if you're still interested in the personal reading, please send me an email at imdestinycallingtarot@gmail.com and we'll get started on setting you up for a personal read. All right, let's get started right off with the reading. All right, let's take a deep breath. We're gonna exhale to release all of those negative, toxic vibes. Okay, we're gonna take another deep breath. Inhale all of the good, positive vibes. Okay, so we're gonna use our Fortune Cookie Oracle deck to get the overall energies here in the reading today. So this is a general reading for the Cancer Collective. So where it's so general, if you're noticing specific messages not resonating with you, it just means that those particular messages weren't meant for you, and that's okay. Dates as well really are just general guidelines here in the reading. Spirit, please provide a message for Cancer. Please provide the overall energies for this reading. Your message, it says love life. Affairs of the heart could cause future problems, but take heart as difficult situations will be resolved by a good decision this week. Dealing with the love life. All right, so with that energy, I feel compelled for some reason to get another oracle card. So let's just get a second oracle card from the Moonology deck. See, I've been practicing that one. I'm not so elegant with the cards. Let's try it again. Oh! Aha! That was better. Okay. Spirit, please provide, and there it is. It's super fast for you guys. What do you need to release? So that is the message. Okay. I'm going to take a look in the book for details on this particular card. And what I'm looking for at the bottom, it says waxing moon. So the waxing crescent moon can very much symbolize courage, moving forwards, and faith. All right, what do you need to release? All right, it says or not the waxing moon, sorry, the waning moon. The waning moon points to what's falling away. Life goes in cycles, and sometimes we need downtime or to let go. No matter when in the moon cycle you pull this card, it's a sign that a situation has peaked, for better or worse. It's time for you to go easier. Or, sorry. It's the autumn and winter of the cycle. So, what you do from the situation you're asking about. So, what do you need to release? So, I think when some of you see this card, you automatically, I think intuitively, you know the answer already to this question. Almost certainly something from the situation you are asking about. This card can be very positive, but it can still be gently suggesting that you let something go and stop trying so hard. It's safe to let go and move on. So really, this is very much an energy of moving forward with as little resistance as possible. All right, so really overall it says releasing emotional baggage, and if need be, say sorry to someone. All right, so that's generally from what I'm seeing here with the clarifying card here on the overall energies. It does appear that a lot of you who are resonating with the situation are likely feeling as though you already intuitively know that you are giving, not giving up, but you are releasing a situation that's kind of served its purpose and its time and its place in your life. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing, because overall it's not in an energy where it's ending on a grudge or a bad situation. It's almost like great potential to end things with a really great friendship coming out of the situation. Spirit, can you please provide additional clarifying messages for Cancer? This is to cover the time frame of March 1st through March 7th. Yeah, you have the Hermit card. The Hermit card is going to be you doing some contemplation and some reflection, and really just kind of regrouping to make sure that, I believe that something you already deep down feel intuitively is the right decision for you. Spirit, what additional messages did you want to have come forward for Cancer? What additional and clarifying details, Spirit, would you like to have come forward for Cancer during the time frame of March 1st through March 7th, 2020? All right, so as I mentioned, the Hermit card here, definitely symbolic of kind of regrouping, taking a little bit of a time out to self-reflect, contemplate on your next steps, really just reevaluating, I believe, what you already know on an intuitive level. Can be a hard pill to swallow, so maybe it's more you just really kind of ripping off the band-aid in a sense. 5 of Wands. This is competition here, guys. This is really interesting. So I'm definitely getting the sense here that there are families that are involved in this decision. It almost seems as though your family has uh, quite a bit of stock in your relationship, your love life, your romantic partner. They have an awful lot of opinions about who you should be with or who you shouldn't be with. So at this time when I see this card come up for you guys, it's going to be really important that you, and especially with the Hermit card, that you become the observer of this situation, okay? It's really going to allow you to see the motives of others around you. So definitely a lot of opinions circling you, and communication overload about this issue for sure. Just remember at the end of the day that you are making this, final decision based on your own happiness. You don't want to be living your life for others. We each have one life to live, and at the end of the day, if someone feels they need to live their life vicariously through you, you can kind of step back and observe and see that that might be the situation or the case that you are in. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is symbolic here of love. I am sensing, and I very much wanted to confirm with the first three cards that I'm sensing, I am sensing there's somebody else in the situation that has you intrigued, somebody else that you feel you might actually be more compatible with. So there's someone else, and I don't know your particular situation. You may have been with someone for a long time. You may have been with someone in a very short-term relationship. Either way, it does appear, especially with the competition, it does appear as though there is someone else who's in competition for your affections. It does appear very strongly in this reading as though there's somebody else who, whether or not your family wants you to move towards them or not move towards them, that's what is likely up for debate here. But it does appear as though this new individual is a new beginning for you, possibly. This is really where you have passion. This is really where you almost feel as though you can express yourself creatively with this person, if that makes sense. So that kind of tells you that it's likely a great fit for you. You overall feel fulfillment in connection with this person. So there's a lot of intensity, and there's also an overflow of emotion. So overall, I'm sensing here with this card in your reading, it's here to indicate to you guys to just be open to what or who comes towards you. So I am seeing this as a very positive omen here. Sometimes we do have to clear the way in our life to bring in the new. And if it's meant to be and we continue to resist it, at some point the universe does step in, and that's kind of when we see tower moments. So if it's meant to be, eventually it will be. King of Pentacles is symbolic of trust. So this is really you guys being able to trust yourself. This is a very big indication here that you can trust your own intuition. You are a very intuitive bunch. And like I say, you already know deep down on a very intuitive level where you belong, where your heart and desires are. And really, truly, at the end of the day, it's only fair to you and anyone else involved with you that they know that you communicate this with them as well. All right, next card is Four of Wands. Four of Wands can represent rewards, love for sure, contentment for sure. Overall, I'm getting a sense of balance here. So you can actually be carefree during this time. You don't need to, you don't really need to overthink this situation. You need to feel the situation. You need to intuitively feel the situation, tune others out, go within, seek the answers from within. You know what is right for you. You know what is off for you. So really be carefree, be a little bit more open, go with the flow, open to people coming towards you. At this time, this is also going to indicate that you're going to want to make sure that you're really replenishing your mind, your body, and your soul. So make sure that you keep balance for yourself. Because even so long term you're doing what is making you happy, it can be a tricky situation to deal with for sure. And the last card, I'm definitely going to clarify some additional details. However, Eight of Swords. Oh, this is you in some form, way, shape, or form feeling restricted. So you potentially have some fears here, and that's perfectly normal. You might feel a sense of responsibility or feel stuck. But this card is definitely here in this reading to symbolize change. So really overall, I'm hearing that you are in control. You are in control of your future. Okay, I'm going to get some clarifying cards. Spirit, can you please provide us with additional clarifying details for Cancer? And this is to cover the time frame of March 1st through March 7th. What additional messages, Spirit, did you want to have come forward as clarifying details for Cancer? What additional messages, Spirit, did you want to have come forward at this time? Any additional... Oh. All right, so the first card that came out during this round of clarification here is the Five of Pentacles. So Five of Pentacles is going to represent normally abandonment. So I am sensing this is, interestingly enough, I'm sensing that this is a fear possibly on your part that by making this change, making this choice, making this decision, I'm almost sensing as though you feel for some people, you feel as though you've been listening to the wrong people for advice. And then for others, I feel as though you are concerned that if you make this change and things don't work out with the person who has your main interest right now, the one that you feel passionate about, someone that you feel drawn to, someone that you feel you have many things in common with, at a very deep level, you can be overly creative with. You're concerned that if things don't work out with them, that you'll be left either alone and feel abandoned, or you should have just settled with your first option. And it's a sad energy that it's not overtaking you, but it is kind of lingering there in the background. So it's a little bit of self-doubt for sure. And that's perfectly normal in this situation. And, you know, you're a human being, that absolutely is part of the process, right? Next card is Four of Cups. I've got to say, this is absolutely an indication here. It's symbolizing boredom, stagnation even. So this is a card that represents a need for change. So I'm just going to leave it at that because that one's pretty straightforward. And the last card is Seven of Cups. Guys, this is possibility right here. This is choices. This is dreams, imagination, vision, and passion. So overall, what this is coming out, and I'm glad it appeared here at the end of the reading, it's here really to remind you there's no rush. You don't need to rush forward towards one option. And it's a second indication again. Stand back for a while and be the observer. Wait to see what manifests. There is no need to rush this situation. And really, I think that's there to kind of remind you that if you are idealizing a specific situation, that this is going to allow you to see things maybe from a different perspective, just to kind of put that out there. At the end of the day, you need to do what intuitively feels right for you. Okay, guys, I'm going to select an animal oracle card. This is going to be a card, wow, super fast. This is going to be a card that's going to allow you to, the spirit animal totem card, it allows you to tap into these energies. So if you're contemplating something and you're feeling torn, your spirit animal came out of this, the lion. It says honor. It says honor your soul and celebrate its journey. So during this time of contemplation, you might, I'm going to look this one up in the book as well, you might want to make that your primary focus, and everything else might actually fall into place a little bit more effortlessly for you. So it says, the energy of the lion is regarded as royal and steeped in a rich history. Lions are protectors. They have served on this planet for eons and they were present in ancient Egypt, where they were linked to the goddess Sekhmet. They are known for unity, unifying the divine masculine and the divine feminine. They are dedicated, brave, honorable, and proud, and show us that power does not need to be aggressive, but can have a quiet dignity. And I think that's how you're going to deal with this situation, with a quiet dignity. I'm also loving that it came out with the indication that they are known for unifying the divine masculine and the divine feminine. I very much feel that for you here in this reading, it's more so an understanding on a very on a soul level throughout your journey, that you have both divine and masculine within you. So at the end of the day, you don't need another divine masculine or another divine feminine to complete you, because you complete yourself. They're really just an extension of you. So if you have concerns in that area, this is the spirit animal. These are the energies that you should be tapping into at this time. It says their message is to stay true to who you are. Don't bury yourself under other people's projected beliefs and insecurities. So if other people are trying to live vicariously through you, again, big message here, guys. There are many distractions around you, but walk your most illuminated path with pride and discern between what is true and what is illusion. Another big message. By turning into your heart. Light a candle and give thanks for where you are today. You have reached a milestone or new chapter, and the line comes to remind you to have gratitude for all that is past and what is yet to unfold. So you are continuing on a journey. This is all about the journey. Enjoy every step of this journey. All right, guys, I'm going to select an inspirational message to end this reading today. Spirit, please provide one additional message for Cancer. And your message says, I choose to learn through love. At the end of the day, it always comes down to the same thing. Love is all there is. Love is the answer. If you're in contemplation, confusion, at the end of the day, all that matters is love of self. Big message. Big, big message. Okay, guys, so that's the end of your reading for this week. I'm just going to grab a drink of water here. Thank you so much to each and every one of you who come back week to week, join me for these readings. You guys are what makes this community so special, so thank you very much to each and every one of you. It is so very much appreciated. And if you haven't already and you would like to come back from week to week to join us here, we would love to have you. So please remember to go ahead and click on like and subscribe.